Hello, and you have come to our news channel. Today we'll have the latest news for you. Information about Bono loses his voice during U2 concert in Berlin and ends show early. Update: U2 has released a statement following the concert's cancellation. The announcement said, "We're so sorry for tonight's cancellation. Bono was in great form and great voice prior to the show, and we were all looking forward to the second night in Berlin, but after a few songs, he suffered a complete loss of voice. We don't know what has happened and we're taking medical advice. As always, we appreciate our audience's understanding and all our fans' support in Berlin and those who traveled from afar. We will update you very soon." Adam, Larry and Edge, U2 cut short an Experience and Innocence 2018 tour concert in Berlin on Saturday after Bono lost his voice on stage. The 58-year-old frontman had performed a few songs over the course of 20 minutes and was heard struggling to sing Red Flag Day. He and the band then stopped the music so he could address the audience. He said speculated that stage smoke in the Mercedes-Benz Arena had affected his voice. "I can promise you I have not been smoking," he told the crowd, as seen in videos fans posted online. "But this is like a giant cigar. I've lost my voice and I don't know what to do. It was singing like a bird about 10 minutes ago." He asked for the stage smoke machines to be turned off and the air conditioning to be turned on higher. He then tried performing Beautiful Day and struggled to sing that song as well. "I was ready to sing for you," he said. "Something's happened and I think we cannot go on. It's not right for you. I'm sure this is not a big problem, but I'm gonna have to do something. So either, if people want to go home, that's fine. We'll play another show for you some other time. If you want to stay, we're gonna have to break for, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. I'll go find out what's happening." U2's Bono reveals he almost died. Bono just dropped some serious news. The U2 singer covers the latest issue of Rolling Stone in which he revealed he almost died recently, a subject that played a big part in the band's latest album Songs of Experience. Though Bono won't dive into the details of his near-death experience, he says the new album explores the theme of mortality, which allows people to fill in the blanks in order to form their own connection with the music. People have these extinction events in their lives. It could be psychological or it could be physical. And, yes, it was physical for me, but I think I have spared myself all that soap opera, Bono explained. Especially with this kind of celebrity obsession with the minutiae of people's lives, I have got out of that. I want to speak about the issue in a way that lets people fill in the blanks of what they have been through, you know. He continued, "It's one thing if you were talking about it in a place of record like Rolling Stone, but by the time it gets to your local tabloid it is just awful. It becomes the question that everyone is asking." Not to mention, Bono feels his experience isn't worth elaborating because he was given the proper medical care to survive, which many people don't have access to. "People have had so much worse to deal with, so that is another reason not to talk about it," he told the publication. "You demean all the people who, you know, never made it through that or couldn't get health care, so instead of talking about it," Bono and U2 wrote, and for the first time, they wrote with death in mind. Strangely enough, mortality was going to be a subject anyway just because it is a subject not often covered, he said. "And you can't write songs of experience without writing about that. And I've had a couple of these shocks to the system, let's call them, in my life." Another artist also helped influence him. "I met this poet named Brendan Kennelly. I have known him for years, he is an unbelievable poet," Bono explained. And he said, "Bono, If you want to get to the place where the writing lives, imagine you're dead. There is no ego, there is no vanity, no worrying about who you will offend. That is great advice. I just didn't want to have to find out outside of a mental excursion. I didn't want to find out the hard way. For more on U2's new music and Bono's life, read his full interview with Rolling Stone here. Thank you and all for watching your video and happy weekend. If you feel good, do not forget to click like, share your video and subscribe to receive the latest news from us.